Grand Rising, wonderful souls, and welcome to Bronwen's Tarot. This is a timeless collective reading on what is coming forward. If you are a new face, welcome in. Nice to see you. And if you're an old one, welcome back. Thank you for your likes, your shares, your comments, and your subscribes. Thank you for your donations. They are truly appreciated. And thank you for your emails. Emails, just sharing confirmation, sharing your stories, and booking readings. My readings are open. Please remember there is a 48-hour to 72-hour turnaround time for all readings except for my emergency ones, which go out within 12 to 24 hours. Now, there is still someone going through the comment sections, pretending to be me, pretending to be a pastor, pretending to be a friend. If it says anything about soliciting for money, WhatsApping you and stuff like that, or I'm drawn to you for a reading, even if it has my picture and my name, it is not me, okay? The only way to get in contact with me is not through WhatsApp, it is through my emails, which you will find in the description box. 2 paragraphs down, look for the row of blue arrows pointing up. Also, the energy that I pick up on is fluid, meaning I can be picking up on past, present, or future energy. If I say he, she, feminine, or masculine, please remember we all hold these energies. So this energy reading, this reading could be for you. It could be for a person that you're thinking about. It could be for your divine counterpart, another light one, or someone else completely. Take what resonates and leave the rest. Now, when I asked our highest resonance light team members what it is that we should be focusing on, I was told that it's something to do with if you can't beat them, then join them. But it's almost that energy of I'm going to join you because I'm going to try and beat you anyway. Okay, because I was watching I was on Facebook and I was watching a video and it was looking at, you know, the sweetest revenge, or whatever you call it, and there was a girl that was being picked on, you know, kind of like covertly by the mean girls and all the rest of it in school. And they decided right at the end, when there was, you know, it's coming up to exam time and they had, you know, no one's been studying, they all started befriending this girl. Very smart, very quiet, you know, very observant. And they thought they'd won her over. And when it comes to the exams, you know, she's showing them the sheets that they can copy, and they all go up and give it in their exams. And then she rubbed out what she did and put in the actual correct answers. It's something here about them trying to dupe a light one, with that's you, the person you're thinking of, and not the light one or your divine counterpart, into giving them information, something that will get them ahead of you, not realizing that this light one's already 20 steps ahead. Okay, their intuition is on point. So let's have a look what needs to come out. Oh, there you go. Look at that. 5 of Wands to the 3 of Pentacles, putting on a mask of friendship and saying, let's work together, let's expand together, let's do this together. I'm your friend, you can trust in me. You know, I'm not going to come to you with any kind of 5th house drama, even though you have the 7 of Wands here, which is absolute competition, and you also have the 2 of Swords, which, so this is about almost like having doubts, or trying to make it so that you doubt whether they actually are competing against you or against another light one, or the person that you're thinking of. Anything else that wants to come out on this subject, please and thank you. Oh, you flew out. Hello. Explorer of Cups. This is somebody, whoever it is, because I heard the head of it, the head of the clan, the head of whoever's doing this, is very cold and calculated. They are, when you think of the 11th house and you think of Aquarians, they're extremely intelligent. They're very analytical in nature. They're very good at thinking creatively outside of the box in problem solving, but also with it being in the shadow aspects, this person is very cold and calculating. Okay, so you've got the Child of Cups, but what actually was going to come out was the 6 of Cups in reverse. This person is petty revenge. This person's gone proper petty. And you've got the 6 of Cups here to the Child of Swords. Okay, this is almost like confirmation, just saying, if someone reaches out to you and for some reason I'm getting like a woman's group, or like if you have decided that you want to invest in studying, so it might be that you want to look into the esoteric, you're looking into Reiki, or you're looking into learning more about tarot, or whatever it is that resonates for you. If you're starting to look at broadening your knowledge in something, and it may be an online group, it may be in person, there's someone there that's a rat, is what I'm hearing. There's someone there that is a rat, because look, you've also got the Magician coming out, and you've also got the Six of Cups. So this again, the Magician is about, you know, when you look at this card, there's every suit from the deck there. It's saying that you have every resource that you need. So whoever it is that's coming forward and saying, oh, we should pair up, or, you know, we should work together, or I can mentor you, or I really want to learn from you. You have to read them energetically, because with that Six of Cups upside down, you're more or less being told not to, it's almost like rejection, because the Six of Cups is about reminiscing. It's about going down memory lane. There's something here with, if you are meeting up with someone new, or you're going to a retreat, or you're going to a resort, or whatever it is, when it comes to harnessing and accessing higher vibrations, when it comes to your spiritual gifts, when it comes to expansion, this could be business as well, that you're reading the people that are around you, and not out of fear, but with your actual intuition, because this is saying also, because it's about nostalgia, it's making sure if someone reminds you of a timeline where there was dysfunction or toxicity, if there's a red flag in this person's behavior, listen to your intuition, okay, and follow it, because here you have the Sun, okay. This person, their aim is to stop your growth, okay. Tell me more about this, please and thank you, please and thank you. Anything else that wants to come out on this? So you've got 10 of Swords and you've got the 9 of Wands, okay. This is like accident and injury, because the 9 of Wands is about an accident, and you've got the 2 of Cups here to the Chariot. Someone's definitely coming forward, or someone wants to try and make it look like it's just, you know when you're kind of, for example, when you're a bit younger and maybe you have a crush on someone and they live around the corner from you, it might be when you're at school, so you put on your best clothes and you want to look really nice, and you know they're going to be at the bowling alley, or you know they're going to be at the corner shop, or they're going to be in a certain place, and then you go and bump into them. You always see it on movies and stuff like that. There's something about kind of bumping into someone and making it seem like it was an accident, something along those lines, because this 9 of Wands is about injury, it's about being stressed out, it's, you know, when you get to the 10 of Wands, it's the ending or the accumulation of something that was very, very exhausting, carrying a burden. So this is telling me whoever it is going to want to try and get you in a position where, because you've got to remember this is past, present or future, so this may have already happened, or it may be a plan that is going to happen, but it's the energy that I'm getting from this is someone who either wants to be seen as someone that you can lean on, okay. So if this is a woman's group, or this is a retreat, or this is something like this, them going, oh, come in and share all your burdens with me, I'll help you out, okay. That's the energy that I'm getting. Or it's going to be the other way around, where they're going to try and lean on you so that you feel like you can trust them enough for them to be vulnerable, okay. But you've got 10 of Swords. I've been told to turn it around. Ooh, I've been told to turn it around. It's deceit. It's deceit. There's something, because I heard plant it on them. There's something they're going to try and plant on you, because you've got the two of Cups to Chariot, okay. If anyone's traveling, if you're traveling to certain places, be aware of your surroundings, and that doesn't mean that if you're getting on an aeroplane that you have to, you know, freak out about every single person that comes up to you. It's just being guided by your intuition, okay, and doing those energy checks, because if you're doing energy checks on yourself every day when you wake up and going, whose energy is this mine, and how am I feeling, you're going to be very tapped in to when someone else's energy is off, especially when their energy is coming into yours. Now you've got here the Explorer of Pentacles and the 2 of Cups. This person is livid. They're absolutely livid with abundance that is going to come towards you, already is with you. So I heard ruin it all. How are they going to ruin it? What is the plan? So you've got the Hanged One, definitely putting blockages in. Guardian of Swords, the Chariot, and the Pentacles. They're trying to block some sort of communication coming through about a new beginning, okay, an offer, a promotion, something that is going to help expand either your business, your ideas, your healing, okay, because especially that Hanged One, this is about really distancing you or blocking you off from some sort of communication. Yeah, because I'm going to put that next to the 10 of Swords. There's something here about getting you to listen to their words of wisdom, okay. Now with this Guardian of Swords being the Knight of Swords, this is them wanting, this is fast action, okay. They want to do something quite quickly. Where would you like to put this? Over here. They want to come in. Why am I getting also? It's almost like I'm seeing someone like bumping or rear-ending someone else's car, and then going, oh, we should swap insurance details. We should swap this and that so we can stay in contact. Okay, and coming across really, really friendly, because that with the accident, they're trying to plan something so that either they get your information, so they know where you are, they have your number or something along those lines. But this is definitely something to do with blocking. They want to block this blessing that's coming in, and that blessing is part and parcel of the union with your divine counterpart. And you've got here 10 of Wands to Justice in reverse. There's something here also about being quite, because I keep hearing petty revenge and being angry at what is burdening them right now because of their own karma, because of their own actions. Because with that Justice in reverse, they've had something backfire, okay, in the way of the law of karma, in the way of the law of polarity, in something, because I heard something effed up, something effed up. 4 of Cups. Something was rejected by a light one, or a light one's team. The highest resonance light team members kind of went, no, we're not having this. Something was offered, I heard, on the ethers, because you've got here 4 of Cups to the Empress. They think they're being very, very sneaky, because the 4 of Cups is about things that you don't see. Of course, it's about rejecting. It's also about rejecting offers, because sometimes you see this deck and it's a guy sitting by a tree looking really forlorn and like, woe is me, my life is awful, and there's someone there trying to offer them a cup and they don't see it. Okay, so this is about what you don't see also. They're hoping that what they do is going to blindside you, or blindside you from the actual offer that you should be going towards. Okay, because you've got here Guardian of Wands to the Empress. So there's some sort of fire magic that's being used, some sort of fire bending, something along those lines. Because I heard I call in the Lord of Chaos. Who is the Lord of Chaos? The Lord of Chaos brings in a lot of blockages. Okay, and you've also got the 3 of Swords. There's something here about trying to stop your healing. They're now, especially with my previous reading being about them now understanding, or there's some sort of understanding of your vibration. It's not so much that they are, you know, when someone says, I understand that because I've been through it, or I understand that because I do that as well. It's not that. It's almost like an objective understanding, the same as if, you know, we all understand that war is bad, or we all understand that, you know, the planet goes round the sun. It's that kind of objective understanding. They are understanding that your healing, or this light one's healing, is what is bringing in these blessings, what is bringing in progression, what is bringing this light one to elevate their vibrations to match that law of abundance. They understand that. So there is some sort of plan here to hinder, to block, and to delay a light one in the way of blindsiding them, so they don't choose whatever opportunity is coming towards them out of fear, out of distraction, out of heartbreak. Because you've got here 5 of Swords to the Guardian of Wands. Yeah, they're bringing in some sort of calamity, argument, chaos, confusion. Okay, trying to bring it in big, you know, hot and firm, bringing it in fast and firm. So what is it that they're doing? How are they bringing in that calamity? Please and thank you. Ooh wee! Look at that. Up or down? Up, up, up. Okay, so we've got the Hierophant here. And then we've also got the Tower. They're trying to bring some sort of tower in over here. There's something here about, why did I hear sue you? For someone, they're trying to sue you. I'm also getting that energy of, you know, that scam that people do where they look for certain cars of people and then just jump in front of it. And then, you know, or someone's car's going past and they throw themselves against the car and go, oh no, my back, ah, I'm going to sue you. That kind of energy. There's a real immature pettiness coming from this. But the Hierophant is also giving me a court of law, because it's some sort of institution, some sort of higher institution. And I heard a mystic and a seer. Why did I hear a mystic and a seer? They're going to speak to someone. No, they're not going to see someone. They've had advice, okay? Because I've got this Explorer of Wands in reverse, and then I've got the Ace of Wands. This is about blocking someone's connection There's something here about how a light one, how they proceed and how they trust their intuition in taking actionable steps. Now, with this new beginning and this opportunity that is arising for a light one or has arose for a light one, there's something here about blindsiding them by blocking their communication or blocking them from moving forward. Okay, now let's see, how are they doing this? How are they blocking them from moving forward? Please and thank you. So you've got Judgment, you've got the Ten of Cups, and you've got the Sun, the Star. There's something to do with how this light one connects with the collective consciousness, okay? Because we are all on different paths and our life purposes are going to be different depending on what it is that, you know, the divine has chosen for us. And there's something here with, for some, it's social media. Some people may be actual, you know, content creators. Some may be public speakers. Some may create music or art, and there's something about the way that you connect to a broader audience, because this is, the Star is about, you know, recognition and fame and things like that. With it being upside down, there's something that they wish to, why am I hearing blackmail? Stop it. It's almost like they're coming in as a friend, wanting to be friendly in some sort of way to get some sort of gauge on where you are in your knowledge and actionable steps of going forward on your path. Whether that is, you know, pretending to jump in front of the car and getting hurt, or whether that's bumping into your car or vehicle, or something to do with, because I heard a lost soul. It may be that because I'm seeing someone on a bus asking for directions or asking for something and asking to swap numbers and using whatever it is that is given to bring in a tower, something that will blindside you or the person that you're thinking of. And I want to know what this tower is, because you've got the Ten of Cups here and you've got Judgment. Now this Judgment, where would you like me to place this? Up here. I've been told to put it up here. There's something here, and for some people there's something to do with the court ruling that they're trying to keep blocked, but they need something from a light one first. And I heard it's something to do with like bodily fluids. This is gross, like a piece of hair or a toenail or a piece of tissue that you've blown your nose on or something along those lines. And for some reason I'm urged to tell those who brush their hair, if you brush your hair, do not put your hair in the bin, put your hair down the toilet, okay? Now you've got Ten of Cups in reverse. They're wanting, how are they doing this is what I want to know, because I'm getting this confirmation that they want whatever this blessing or offer or collaboration is that will bring in such expansion for a light one. They want them to see it as nothing more than empty cups, okay? How are they doing this? You've got Child of Wands to the Strength card. There's something here with, because the Strength card for me is also about your solar plexus. It's the way that you light yourself up. It's your inner strength. But that can also be looking at your inner child or your wounded inner child. Now with Child of Wands coming up as well, there's something about how you perceive success, how you see motivation, how you find simple pleasures and you find joy, okay? Because look, Ace of Wands is coming out to Strength again, all right? They're doing some sort of incantation to do with muddying your perception on your dreams. And I'm not talking about dream downloads, I mean your aspirations, your goals. Something to do with childhood. Sorry, there's something that just came up on my laptop. Let me move that. Something to do with your childhood. Tell me more about this. What is it that they're doing? Okay. Three of Cups. It's the celebrations in your life. They're looking at the happy times in your life. And I heard your sibling knows, because someone here, this won't resonate for all, but for some, your sibling or a close family member or someone that you deemed as being family, because family is not always blood related, they're looking and they're asking, why did I say I heard a photograph, or I'm seeing a photograph? They may have taken a photograph and they're using it in some way. It's something about changing how you follow passion's lead by looking back at childhood, and that's where they're getting their information from. That's where they're getting their advice from. You have a sister, a brother, a cousin, someone that you may have, you know, deemed your sister or brother, whether that's blood related or not. and asking for the happiest moments in your life, or what was it that you loved doing when you were a child, and then trying to do some sort of blockage in inner child joy, something to do with inner child joy, because you've got Elder of Swords to the Magician. There you go. Something about speaking ill will, or trying to jump timelines, going back through someone else's timelines. Because I heard they're trying to open the Akashic records and get a sneak peek. I thought they would have learnt from the last time they tried to do that and they end up having their eyes burnt. Okay, they're definitely doing some sort of blockage spell when it comes to the solar plexus, inner child healing, because they know this is coming. They know that this is coming for a light one. 10 of Wands to Justice. There's something that they've already got on their backs. Okay, there's something that has happened to them that they are carrying, that they're trying to transfer. And I heard cloning, like cloning a card, because you've got Elder of Swords here. Ooh, someone is using like profanity or something like that, because I'm seeing someone looking at a photograph of a light one when they were a child and like swearing at it or using real profanity or something like that. There's something here about twisting a light one's inner child and making it completely a wounded inner child. 4 of Cups to the 4 of Swords. They do this while a light one is sleeping, and there seems to be stress here about whether or not it's rendering the results that they want, because the 4 of Wands in reverse is about exhaustion, but it's exhaustion when you're so wired that you can't sleep, okay, or doing too much. There's also this energy of wanting a light one to feel that, to feel like they are exhausted but wired at the same time, and not being able to see this. And also that it's also giving me the energy of whatever this blessing is that's coming in for a light one, in a light one not taking it because they're going to feel like it's too much work, or they're not going to be able to handle the amount of expansion. So there's definitely this will and want to bring that 10 of Swords in by affecting a person's wounded inner child. Okay, yeah, look, 7 of Swords to the 4 of Cups. It's all about deceit. They want you or another light one, the person you're thinking of, your divine counterpart or someone else, to feel like that they can't trust what they see. They can't trust what they see, and they can't trust what they feel. Okay, however, you've got 5 of Cups here in reverse. I'm going to place this one down over here. There seems to be some sort of hold up for them, because they were expecting, why am I getting blackmail? Who is it that they're trying to blackmail? I heard the male in the posse or the male in the party. So whoever it is that they're working with, there's somebody here who's walked away from that lack mindset, or doesn't want to be part of it because they know that they won't get the rendered results that they want, okay? But with this Star card upside down to the Tower, there's something that's they're holding over him, okay? There's something that they're holding over him to keep him there, because he doesn't want to be there, he doesn't want to stay. And you've got 7 of Swords to the 7 of Pentacles. It's his involvement, and it's how far he has gone. It's his involvement in stopping a light one from growing, from speaking their truth, from expanding, from ascending. What else? Let me see. What else needs to come out, please and thank you? What else needs to come out about this? So you've got this person who is in 2 minds about how they proceed on this. There's something also here with being in 2 minds about how do they get you to be in a 5 of Cups, because I think that's the whole pretext of this, of them finding a way to contact you. And I don't know if this is dream state, and I heard no, this is not dream state, this is more physical or online, of how they can reach out and how they can dupe you into thinking that they are a friend, okay? And you've got Elder of Wands to the 9 of Pentacles. They're really, really wishing, and there seems to be a massive wish fulfillment in this working out, because that 9 of Pentacles is almost like with the 8 of Pentacles is about, you know, your hard work paying off, you know, all of that blood, sweat and tears actually paying off, and you seeing something tangible as a result from it. And then having the Elder of Wands, someone has put a lot of effort and a lot of action and a lot of actionable steps into trying to get you back into the Five of Cups, because even though this is upside down, this is because whoever there's a party, a person in this party or this group or this whatever that no longer wishes to be doing this, because they know either they've gone too far or the law of karma and the law of polarity has snapped back. And there's something that they have over him that if it comes out, not only will this be a massive tower, it will just be the end for this person, okay? Because you've got the Eight of Pentacles. Yeah, they don't want to work with this person anymore. They know it's not beneficial. They literally know it's not beneficial, but they're being held there. What do they have over this person? Change decks. Okay, let's change decks and find out what do they have over this person. Right, what would you like me to take? This one. Ooh, okay, that's my big deck that I always find have difficulty in shuffling because it's about 3 different decks together. Let's have a look. What have they got on this person? Wounded healer and live out loud. A double life. It's some sort of double life. Okay, because here with the wounded healer with Sekhmet is about alchemizing your pain into gold. Oh, this is giving me the energy of one of the readings that I did was surrounding a fake therapist. Okay, surrounding a fake therapist who encouraged and manipulated a masculine to sit in his wounds and cast or project from his wounds and to do things that were actually towards a light one's demise. Okay, there was a lot of manipulation going on there. Now with that wounded healer coming out, there was something that was either recorded or something that was kept as evidence, because you've got live out loud, that this person does not want others to know. And with that number condensing down to a 4, that is going to shake that person's foundations. I heard the community will be shocked. And for some reason, I'm hearing the word, I don't really want to say the word to be quite honest, but it starts with PEDO, file, okay? That's the energy that's coming through. So this person may have actually opened up about this and they have it on record. And there's something about the community being shocked and shunning because of their faith also, but who wouldn't shun someone who is that way inclined? Okay, because I heard this is a dangerous man. Now you've also got in Pisces, there you go, your 12th house. Your dreams, your idolization of, be part of something overwhelming. And so this is like an orchestrated plan to divert your gaze from looking at this opportunity that is life-changing, life-altering, and something to do with wealth and your foundations. Because I'm seeing like the outside of a manor, like a big stately manor, and you always see like on British advertising on TV and stuff, I don't know if it's the same in America, like or wherever you are in the world, you can have like these adverts that are like, you know, you pay this amount of money every week and you go into this postcode lottery, or you go into this raffle excuse me, and at the end of the year you could win this many cars and a mansion and you get all of your bills paid off and this and this and this. And I'm seeing that somebody is almost like winning the lottery. Whatever this deal is, it is the beginning of generational wealth. Because we talk about generational wealth also being almost like the karmic decks being released from our ancestors so that we get a lot of more abundance. But this is something tangible. There's something tangible here, being part of something overwhelming and your idolization of and your dreams. This person wants to rock your dreams in the way of your aspiration, in the things that light you up, the things that you resonate with as being your forward path or being part of your forward path. And that goes back to your wounded inner child or your inner child, so that is why they're looking there, because this person has so much karma stacked against them. And there's a feminine energy that's coming through that's orchestrating this woman over here. And whatever this masculine is part of, she already knew about it, and I heard orchestrated it. They are linked together. So this person is blackmailing them, even though this person is skating on thin ice, because if they were to go through with this and other people were to find out, this person's affiliated as well. Okay, something else has come up on my laptop. Get away. Oh, sorry, just got to see my big face. Let's see what else would like to come out. Envy. Okay, this person is in quiet envy. but I heard livid. They're livid because I heard dreams. Your dreams are coming true. Your dreams will come true. Whatever it is that you kind of like, you know, you can do like manifestations and affirmations, and there's guided meditations on abundance, and you know, one of like there is a certain technique where you write down exactly what it is that you want. So for example, you may want a mansion with 15 cars outside and a massive pool and a fountain and blah 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 blah. And there's a manifestation technique where you write it down in detail of what it is that you're looking for. But I don't mean in such minute detail that you're actually describing the actual pattern on top of the cloth on the table. But you're saying, you know, I'm manifesting a 3-bedroom house with 2 garages and a garden and this and that and blah, blah, blah. And the more that you are affirming that, the more you're telling the universe that you are matching with that. So that is going to come into be. There's something here with this person being aware, because at some point they've had your energy read, or someone else has read your birth chart or done, you know, cards on you without your permission, and they're seeing into your future and seeing that this actually is coming to be. Okay, whether that's in a year, whether that is, you know, real estate or property or inheritance that's been withheld and it's been hidden, they are fully aware of this. So I heard stop it at all costs. Anything else that would like to come out, please, and thank you. Anything else? You've also got the sun, the creation of, the gaining of respect for or from things brought to light, life or light. Well, there you go. This is going to come out either ways. What's done in the dark always comes to the light. This is going to come forward anyway. And you've got here forgetting oneself. This person is consumed by keeping this hidden because there's something that they have done. And I'm hearing it's on this realm. They've done something, and I'm not talking about, you know, death spells or incantations. I'm talking about physical actions that are illegal that will get them put away for a very long time. And there's something here that they're trying to stop coming out. This, oh my goodness, Queen of my world, that this masculine did, okay, was easily manipulated to do against a light one by whoever this feminine energy, this toxic feminine energy is, because he was obsessed with her at one point, okay, and did anything that she wanted, because I heard an obsession spell. Anything else that needs to come out about this blindsiding? What is it? Advice on the blindsiding when it comes to the offer, the blessing. Okay, and you've got here the sun. Now the sun has come out twice. You are going to be made aware of this, because I heard my eyes are wide open, my eyes are not wide shut. Now let me see. Okay, can I get some clarity on the sun card, please? Okay, and we have here the thinking man. Somebody, the thing is as well, the thinking man is, and when you look at the number condensed, that's a 10, that's the end of something, that's the end of a cycle. The thinking man is someone who is deceitful. It's that devil energy card, but it's a trickster, because I always say this with this card, if you look at this guy, he's holding this beautiful crystal in one hand. What's he doing with the other hand? You can't tell. Okay, and with it being right over healing, there's something here. Okay. So this person is begrudgingly working with this one to look at ways to slow down your healing process. And there's a lot of focus on using words of disempowerment, words of anger, words of chaos and confrontation, and then mixing that into incantations. But also something about actionable steps, taking physical actionable steps to block you from getting that 10 of Pentacles and getting that judgment, getting that positive judgment. And you've got here Magician and the Mirror. So they're definitely using some sort of glamour spell to put in a blockage, okay? Now on the bottom here you've got Neptune, and it says confusion regarding sacrifice and the idolization of. There's something here with bringing in some sort of burden, worry, woe, so that your eyes aren't on the ball when it comes to whatever it is that you're creating, whether you are an artist and you're making music, or whether you are, you know, a florist. It doesn't matter what it is, that whatever your forward path is, they're trying to put distractions in so that you're not looking at your emails, you're not connecting with those groups that you're supposed to be connecting with online or in person. What is it? Because look, you've got the World. You've got the World card coming out. There's something here about bringing in Why did I hear a world of pain? Oh my gosh. Good Lord. South Node. They're trying to hold you in your South Node. They're looking back at when you were a child, when you were an adolescent. And you have to remember, when we are kids, when we're teenagers, we're barely, you know, we're still wet behind the ears. We're still learning about the world, let alone who we are and what our identity is. We are in our South Node. As much as we're trying to forge forward in our North Node, we flip between the two because we don't know who we are. We don't know what our I am presence is. A lot of us aren't even spiritual at this point, and sometimes we're just going through the motions of doing what our parents do, you know. And there's something about taking you back to a time that was very vulnerable, because it says, remember, reconsider, now is not the time to. So it's definitely putting doubt in, so that when this person comes in with deceit, that you're more malleable or more easy to manipulate. Because I heard pin it all on you, or this light one. Now, what do we have here? We have, yeah, joy. I told you this is about your solar plexus, your personal power and joy. They're trying to take away your joy, okay? With lies, there's something here about continuing to spread slander, because that number 7 in reverse is about lies. It's also about deceit. And it's also to do with competition as well, and also getting you to focus in on the wrong thing. And in my previous video it was talking about not placing all of your eggs into one basket, and that's what they want you to do. They want you to kind of be cheering for the wrong team. And you've got here, Virgo, methods for the power, methods for the healing power of, the analyzing of, and results from the perfectionism of. They want you to overthink things. They want you to be stressing out rather than getting your house in order, okay, and sacred lust. There's something here about this masculine obsessing to the point of anxiety over you. There's something about your aura and your essence that is extremely pleasurable to this person, but this person has extremely distorted sexual energy anyway. And let me see, you also have hold your vision and calling the storm. Now both of those came out upside down, and with calling the storm it's a 30, okay, so that's about your expansion. There's something here about trying, especially with that Virgo coming out, and then you have them doing this incantation, this blockage. They're trying to get you to create your own chaos by sapping away from your solar plexus, taking away joy, taking away pleasure, and placing a lot of mundane. When I say mundane, I'm talking about things that aren't spiritual, things that aren't esoteric, things that aren't magical. So daily chores, life, like going into work, taking care of the children, you know, if you have a sick pet, for example, placing these types of things in your way or in front of you, so that you're focusing on those things, bringing in calamity there, so that you're not looking out for this offer when it comes in. Hold your vision. It's just so that they can deplete you. It's to deplete you and have you frazzled, okay? And it says step out of your comfort zone, North Node, okay? Again, trying to push you into your North Node. Now let's get a bit of advice before I go. Let me see, what would you like? This one. Which one? Down here. This one? Yes. Let me have a look. Can I have some advice, please? And it says here the power of 3 little witchy sisters. And then you have from death comes rebirth. I am Kali. There's something here about reclaiming your energy. Now, you can do that verbally. You can do that by looking at mantras online, or, you know, going through YouTube and looking for specific meditations or guided meditations that state I reclaim my energy back, or it can just be through your words of power. But there's something here about reclaiming back what is stolen, because they're trying to siphon energy from your solar plexus using a photograph. Now this photograph may not even be of you. They may have just taken a generic photograph off of, you know, online, and then written your name underneath and placed the intent that way, okay? Because this is holding you into some sort of cycle that it's no longer needed, okay? It's not benefiting you in any way. Tell me more. Oh, wee. Well, it seems that, yeah, because you've got sweet memories and holding on way too tight. Whoever this person is, whether this is a family member, a sibling, a cousin, or someone that used to class as that, okay, is holding on extremely tightly to the negative connotations of experiences when they were younger and blaming you or the person you're thinking of, okay? Because you've got sweet memories in reverse and then you've got holding on way too tight. Someone here may need to do a cord removal, because cords can be reattached by the other person if their intent is hard and focused enough. So someone here needs to do that, and someone else needs to reclaim back their energy across all space, time and dimension in the past, present and future, okay? Because it's coming out again, look, clear solution in reverse, and the power of 3, and it's in reverse as well. This is something about them not being sure whether or not what they're doing is actually making a difference, because there has been this doubt coming in throughout here, where whatever it is that's on their back, whatever is backfiring and going back towards them, it's almost like they're sending this out. As much as this person is very, very focused, and she's forcing this person to be very, very focused, it's almost like they're doing it in the dark without knowing where it's going, because you've got be your true self and a clear solution. Someone is mimicking your energy or trying to mimic your energy. So I heard that you can't reclaim it. Tell me more about this. And we've got here transitions to this transitions to the spirit realm, and then you have a magical protector is there for you. And then it's right next to the Pisces, okay, which says your dreams, and Tower. This person, in the previous reading, it was talking about how a sibling was sending this weird ancient energy from a time when, you know, people who worshipped Woden or Odin, they'd fear this energy because it's primordial. They're trying again. They're trying again to block your expansion and to block your protectors, to bring this in. Okay, let me see. Advice, please. Except for reclaiming energy and doing a cord removal, what else is needed? What else is needed? Because it says count your blessings. There's something here also with not only your words of power, it's coming up quite a lot now, but your words of gratitude, your words of love, your words of kindness. There's something about the vibrations within those words that removes things that are being sent towards you. So do your revocations, do your return to senders, you know, rebuke, revoke, but also add in some sort of words of gratitude, words of love and kindness. Not, you don't have to do it towards them if that is not what resonates with you, but towards yourself, towards the cosmos, towards your guides, those who protect and support you. Okay, and someone here needs to do some sort of offering towards their ancestors, their passed over loved ones. Someone needs to burn a candle, because I heard you forgot about me, and you've got past returns for a time and you miss someone. So there is definitely someone's ancestor or passed over loved one who is going, you know, I'm here, I hear everything, I'm listening, but you're forgetting about me in the way of you're not lighting that candle, or you haven't done an ancestral money burn in a while, or, you know, life has been so hectic that you haven't had time to, you know, light that incense or do that prayer or do that affirmation, and you're being called to do so because look, the past returns for a time and aloha healing. Whoever this person is, whoever this family member is that knows your past wounds, you know, ones that may have already been healed or ones that maybe still be open, and also knows your past celebrations. They, you know, and especially with the 3 of Cups being not only about celebrations, but the people that we used to celebrate with, the people that used to match our vibes like for like. This person is orchestrating, you know, whoever else is working with them to send this stuff towards your solar plexus, towards your raw energy, towards you, you know, your link to your Egyptian divine royal bloodline, because they know the things, especially when you were younger, that were important to you. And you've got the signs are with you already in aloha healing. Someone definitely needs to do some sort of house cleanse. Okay, now I do have a clearing transmission. It isn't mine, it's somebody else's, but it's on YouTube, and it is extremely effective at clearing out things that are sent to you on this realm and all other realms, things that have been attached to you and things that have been attached to your home, as well as the land underneath. Anyone that resonates with that and feels that they may need it, especially if the signs are with you already, please reach out to me and I will send it to you. Now you've also got invasion, boundaries violated and dominance, and it's in reverse. So if this is something that has already passed, whoever done their cleansing ritual, whoever done their prayer, whoever done their words of affirmation, you may have already felt a shift in the energy. You may have felt a shift in the interactions you're having with the outside world, because when someone is sending us negative energy or negative thoughts and it's regular and constant, it starts to show up in our everyday life. Be that from people having road rage, you know, the traffic lights are always red when you get to them, arguments outside, getting into work and it's really stressful. So when you have cleared that away, it changing and all the lights are always green, or people are smiling and happy, or just nice things are happening throughout the day. Now, on here it says invasion, boundaries and violated, sorry, I'll say that again, invasion, boundaries violated and dominance in reverse. And then you have here, after sadness, happiness and hope return. Someone here was definitely trying to, and this is just confirmation that someone was trying to, I heard, suck you dry from your solar plexus, and it was returned, or it is about to be returned. Any other advice that needs to come through before I go? And you've got here an important end, a new beginning. This is the reason they're doing it. This is the reason they're doing it, because they know that when this cycle ends, when they are blocked off, that this beautiful blessing coming in is going to floor them. There's nothing they can do once it's here, okay? Because intoxication, distorted view and overindulgence has come out as well. And then breaking dawn and the natural world needs you. There's something here also with someone needs to go outside. And I say this quite regularly because not all of us find time to do so, but someone needs to go literally outside into nature, whether that is going to your local park, whether that is leaning up against a tree, as you know, when you're waiting for the bus on the way to work, or when you're going to fill up your petrol and you know there's potted plants in the gas station, buying one and taking it with you, having it on your office desk, because you've got breaking dawn. Someone is going to get extreme visions, downloads, aha moments when they are out in nature. Someone here needs a sleep pillow as well, one of those, they're about this size, they can be smaller as well, and they're filled with lavender or dried petals or things like that that you can scrunch up before you go to sleep and have a good smell of. Because with that breaking dawn and the violet angel, there's definitely something that needs to be said to someone. There's an ancestor here that wants to come through, because I heard someone say, I love you. Okay, stifle, bored and stuck, and it's time to be brave. This is, someone needs to do a house clearing transmission as well, okay? And I think the reason why these things come up quite regularly is because you can do it once and it will cleanse out your home. But if these people are incessant and they're constantly sending stuff, more things will be sent, you know, and the more that you are using cleansing transmissions in your home, or the more that you are, you know, doing whatever practice that you use that resonates on your spiritual path for protection, for blessing, for grounding, for healing, when you start doing that regularly, it's almost like a muscle that's being flexed and strengthened. The more you do it, the quicker it is to clear things out, the quicker it is to ground, the quicker it is to heal that thing. And if we're only doing it sporadically here and there, it means, you know, we have to clean out quite a lot of stuff, which is why it keeps coming up. Healing from heartache and stifle, bored and stuck. That is what's being sent, okay? Now I'm going to leave it there. I hope that gave you some confirmation and clarity on what you already intuitively knew. If you are new to my channel and this resonated for you, I'd love for you to hit on the like, the subscribe and on the notification bell so you can see more of my content. And if you are a returning subscriber, as always, I love you guys. As I always say, there would be no channel without you guys. So I deeply appreciate all of you. Anyone that feels moved to leave a donation, it's never expected, but it's always highly appreciated, because it just means I can put more time, more love and more cards into this channel. And anyone looking for a personal reading, all of my information is down in the description box down below. If you look to the second paragraph down, there is a row of blue arrows pointing up with 2 emails. They're both very receptive. I usually get back within about 48 hours, but if you don't hear from me, please just send me a prompt email and be patient, and I will get to you, because it pushes your email to the top of the list. But with that being said, actually what I did want to ask also is, I was considering infusing my readings with Reiki, so doing a bit of a Reiki session on myself, on my tech, on my cards, just before doing my reading, so that you guys get a lovely dose of it as well. Now please let me know. I have have a look in the community post, because I have actually put a comment up about that. I want to see what you feel about that, because you are part of the collective Cove, and I know that everyone has different religious beliefs, different walks of faith, and different spiritual paths, and I wouldn't want to do something that is against one of those paths that are differing to mine. Okay, so let me know. I will see you in the next one. I hope you have a wonderful day, afternoon, and evening, wherever you are. Bye bye, you guys.